All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much again for joining. So today we speak about Michail Antonio. In specific, some remarks made by his manager, David Moyes. And personally, I am not too happy. I'm not too happy because there seems to be a lot of nitpicking in which is not warranted. And obviously, this has to be some form of personal, I would say personal attack, not on Michail Antonio, but on Michail Antonio's obligation to play for his national team. So, in the meantime, what I want you guys to do, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also share the content. But definitely, see, hitting the subscribe button is the only way the channel will grow, and that is what we want to do. We really want to grow the channel. So smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get a video each time it drops. Let's get straight into the video. What I'm going to do, I will be showing you guys the comments made by the manager himself, David Moyes, about the situation. Personally, I think that he's nitpicking, and I'm going to show you why. I will definitely be showing you why he is nitpicking. First of all, you know what? I won't even mention that. But let's get straight into them. I'm gonna read the article, people. Let's give me a second. I'm searching for something here. Good. National League. So poor. All right, so let me see if you guys are seeing clearly what I have here. Let me see if I can adjust it. Good. Okay, good. So that's good now. That's a lot better. All right, so let's see. So David Moyes slams Michail Antonio terrible. That's what he calls it. Situation ahead of West Ham. Kidder Minister clash. That is the name of the club that they are playing against. The club is actually in Nation League. They would recognize that amateur league, but they do get paid. But it's the National League they would recognize as. Basically, it's below League One. It's below League Two. Yes, it's way below. And he's upset because he does not have Michail Antonio. But the question is, would you really need Michail Antonio to play in a game like that, in that cup tie? And in the other essence, would you have played Michail Antonio if he was available in a cup tie like that? Let's get straight. Let's read into it. Michail Antonio is set to miss out on West Ham's fourth round FA Cup tie against Kidder Minister Harriers after landing back in London just 24 hours before the Hammers trip to the Midlands. West Ham boss David Moyes has hit out at the international schedule after featured in 3 matches in 6 days before returning to the Hammers only a day before the fixtures. I know for a fact that some of those games that we made substitute Michail Antonio, he didn't want to come off. It's just Paul Hall, our coach, imagine trying his best to manage the player. Michail Antonio is yet to play a full 90 minutes. He's yet to play a full 90 minutes. I can't remember. No, I highly doubt he hasn't played a full 90 minutes yet. He always comes out in the 70-minute region just to manage the player. And our coach, Paul Hall, got a lot of stick for that. No, the backlash from that, it seems as if he was managed properly. But he was really, really managed properly. The Hammers head to Agaborough Stadium for the 12:30 kickoff against National League Northside Kidder Minister and are set to do so without the service of their only senior striker. You don't need a senior striker in a game like this, Moyes. You don't need. Moyes' team should be able to cope without Michail Antonio against a non-league outfit, but with Watford looming on Tuesday, he will be fit for Watford. So there's no sense. It will be okay for Watford. It's just that because of the time period he spent in the traveling. You'll rest tomorrow, rest on the match day. You have Sunday training session, Monday training session, and Tuesday will be good. So I don't see what the extraness is, the outbreak is for. The 31-year-old is unlikely to have had a much rest during the Premier League winter break. No player had rest during the Premier League winter break. Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah are going to be playing on a final quite soon. So none. All the players are on international break. No player will get to rest. That's the international break. So there's no reason for it to be hitting out like that. There's none whatsoever, David Moyes. There seems to be a different agenda. There seems to be a different agenda that you're pushing here. Michail Antonio will arrive back today from Jamaica, which was, imagine, not particular good, said Moyes. It is a terrible situation. Players will be away and others will be at the Africa Cup of Nations, meaning their clubs have not got them. But this was an international week. So why are you complaining? You understand that this is a FIFA international week. Why are you complaining? You want good players in your squad. It is likely that these good players will be playing for their national team. So why are you complaining? You have no reason to be complaining. The scheduling of all games is really tough for people doing it. People are trying to squeeze games in, and the people who get affected are the players, first and foremost. But if you're a club paying their wages, you would say it's hard to correct to get your player back at 11 a.m. on Friday to play Saturday at. Come on! You are sending a narrative here. Yeah, that is it. I think that is it. Yes, that is it. Come on, David Moyes. Come on. Everything that you're saying, it is being done by all the other top players in the Premier League. So much clubs right throughout the season. Before the winter break, Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane weren't at Liverpool, and they had to play those games without their best players. What's the problem? That's before the international break. That was before the international break. So much club had to suffer because of the AFCON before the international break. Now we have a FIFA registered international break. What are you complaining about? The distance traveling is far, yes. So is many of the other players. So there's no reason for you to throw in all the toys out of your crib, all the toys out of your crib, and just acting as if you don't know. Like this is the first it's happening. When you were at Manchester United, I'm sure when you were manager at Manchester United, you had all top players who were playing international football. All of them were playing international football. And you have to when that season comes, when it's international break, you have to run your training session without all your top players. So where is this agenda coming from? Where is this narrative coming from? This has nothing to do with the international window. This is far deeper. This is way deeper. Do you want to tell the player not to come and represent his country? Is that you're trying to say, but you don't want to say it openly? Speak your mind. We have seen many clubs do it. Many clubs have done it so far. And that these are the pressures. These are the pressure that many of these players come under to come and represent their national team. These are the pressures, not only with Jamaica, not only Reggae Boyz, but other nations in the Caribbean, African nations as well. I'm sure if he was playing for England, there would be no problem. And if he was playing for England and he would return Thursday, immediately after the match day, I am sure he would not play against I can't remember the name. The club that they're going to play, that is a non-league club. You won't risk your senior striker in a game like that. You won't risk him. So there's no issue. I don't know where this narrative comes from. Anyways, that's just emotional because of these clubs, these managers are pushing a narrative, and I'm not sure if anyone is seeing people. These things are happening. Many of these clubs don't want our players to come and represent. Don't want the players to come and represent Jamaica, and this is happening with the clubs that are the players that are playing outside of Europe. Once you're leaving Europe, there's a big issue. Once you're leaving Europe, there's a major issue. And one thing I'm telling you, when Messi is leaving any club Messi is playing for and he's going to represent Argentina, no club can't tell Messi to not go and represent Argentina. None. So why can't the respect be mutual? Because Messi is the greatest of all time, or one of the greatest of all time. So you can't speak to him. You have to show the same respect to other players who's representing their nation. And stop being so... certain words cannot be said. But anyways, people, thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys hit the like button. Hopefully you guys hit the subscribe button as well. As you know, on the road to 50k by the end of the year. I'm not sure if it can happen, but as I say, set your goal, aim for your goal, and try to get it. Military Guna TV, people, and I am out.